Welcome back everyone to Pineleaf Plays the Beorning, and today we are heading down into Harlug to speak with Alric the Stone Speaker. And supposedly he'll have some information for us that will help us to determine where these dead are coming from and why Ivar is here raising the dead and creating all this nastiness, other than the fact that Ivar just likes doing stuff like that. Now I do have some insight onto it because Ivar is one of the three who are involved in the incident at the Great Barrow. I believe it was Ivar who was there with Skorgrim and the Witch King. So you can see they're plotting something, and this apparently is a continuation of that plot in some way. New deed, enmity of the orcs. Alright, so now I can kill as many orcs as I want, as if I weren't killing orcs already as it was, right? Now, in here, we are to... So let's get that up, because if we're going into ruins, then we are most likely going to run into a couple scholar nodes, and I want to make sure that I pick them up along the way. And this place is full of crawlers and the undead. If we go a little bit to the west, a little bit to the east, then you'll run into some trolls, and that's for the quest for the Earthkin. And the quest is level 29, so I'm right on level now. And it's also 29, so I'll probably do all the Stone Speaker stuff at the very least. And see what we have here. And this is going... Doesn't look too bad at night. Nice lovely sky. And I forgot about the bugs, but then I guess there are bugs everywhere. These are big, huge bugs, but that's not unusual in this game either, is it? And now we're getting into the area where we're going to start to see the undead all over the place. We'll probably kill most of those on our way to our main quest site, since I think I'm going to be asked to kill a few of those anyway. So let's go in here and speak with the Stone Speaker.
How can I be of service?
If Frederick sends you, then I bid you welcome. You will find this a strange place. The shades of the long-suffering dead walk in the ruins, but have no fear. They will do you no harm. Indeed, they may be able to teach you much of this land. All right.
Greetings.
I know much about these lands, yes. Do you know from whence my knowledge stems? The dead hold secrets. Great secrets. Terrible secrets. Secrets that clutch to the chest like fire on a winter's day. Memories keep their hearts warm, you see? No, perhaps you do not see. But you shall. Oh, yes. I believe you shall.
Might I take a moment of your time?
You can learn many things from the dead, but there is one troublesome shade called Emmeline that resists all attempts at communication. Perhaps you may succeed where I have not. Emmeline is difficult. He is bound by pride and deems that living beneath contempt. If you can prove yourself to him, this might grant you enough status in his eyes that he will lend you aid. Beware, when you speak to him, he will try and win your trust with pleasant words and then send you off to your doom. You will find him at the ruins of Osthire. And since I happen to be in the ruins of Alstyre, it shouldn't be too difficult to find him. Oh, looky here! Emmeline! Thou drawest breath, and yet thou dost wish to speak with me? Thou art not like the man Aric. He is stone-wise, and knows the secrets of this land. But even he I despise for his worn flesh and bright-eyed stare. Wisdom will be thine, if thou art proven worthy. Dost thou dare to face my warriors? If thou art the victor, then I shall help thee upon thy quest. Fail, and thou shalt not see the light of another day. I presume these are his warriors. Whap, 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 whap. Let's get some hope up. Whap. Hey, how about a bear? That's another way I'm not like Stone Speaker. Yep, I can turn to a bear. Thou hast defeated my men. Thou art alive still to draw breath, though ragged and coarse it be. Rest thyself and hearten upon me. Terrible deeds I have done in the name of the kings of old. While evil corrupted this land, my men and I stood by and did nothing, ignoring our charge. Now the Red Maid serves Angamar, something we sought to prevent. Earwain Ben Adar cursed us to live as half dead. Such was our failure. Dost thou understand? I will help thee in order to break my curse, but thou must do more to secure my aid. This land was corrupted by the war when men raged here. Blood, such blood spilled into the springs of the lady until all became red, and the springs became a swamp. The lady, whose name is not remembered, became the Red Maid, a creature lost and corrupt. Ivar the Blood Hand came not long ago and reawakened her again and claimed power over her. Now Ivar is a greater threat than ever he was. Thou must strike against him to restore the balance betwixt man and nature. Until the Red Maid be redeemed or destroyed, my brethren and I are doomed to this wretched state. The west is where thou must travel to destroy the White Lord Bruthrall and his soldiers. They serve the Blood Hand and must be destroyed. So I must go and get rid of Bruthrall. Right? Actually, I think he has advanced quests. Oh no. He wants me to defeat whites in the ruins, that's fine. Defeat Gostoth. Find a signet ring.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Oh no, that's the advanced quest I don't want. I think he just has bounties. Yeah, he has bounties. I'm not going to worry about the bounties. The bounties are to collect mushrooms, kill crawlers, and the like. So if you're really interested in crit items for your craft, then that's a good thing to try. But of course, I did enough bounties already when I was back at the Forsaken Inn. It's not like I could take advantage of them too much since I never finished the... I found the ring already. never finished the second tier to apprentice in scholarships, so therefore I have no plans then to worry about that, and will kill dead. Well, that does sound rather strange, doesn't it? I'm going to kill dead. Yeah, but if they're already dead, how can you kill them? Well, dealing with undead is always strange semantically, isn't it? Alright, where are we? I'm not going to worry about that one because I'm going to head west and worry mainly about Bruthrall. There we go. And that's okay. We got half of those down, so getting enough. Why did I just get a bunch of? Oh, from entering both parts of the Grim Fens. I was wondering where those skirmish marks come from. I also have acquired confidence. Well, that's good to hear. I'm confident that'll come in handy. Alright. Oh, these two guys are guarding that. Alright, well, we'll have to just take care of them. Alright, 3 guys then are guarding it. And they're right next to this really nasty debuff. This will actually probably take care of all my whites I need. I won't have to worry about that quest anymore. Anyway, that thing is creating some sort of evil aura. Alright, good. That's finished with. Now, forgotten text. Ooh! I had forgotten about that. That wasn't a tier 3. That was a tier 4. That this area has a higher. So actually in the Lone Lands there are three different tiers of scholar stuff. You have the stuff near the Forsaken Inn, which is the lower level stuff, the same stuff that you get in the latter parts of Breeland. Then the main sections where you near Oscaruth. Actually, I better have something to eat before I do all this. The areas near Oscaruth, where you have the tier 3 stuff, things like gold, if you are looking for metals and the like. And then here we have the tier 4 stuff. So I can start getting a look on that and start making things with those materials. Alright, I finished Bruthrall. Bruthrall. Alright, I should pronounce it close to properly. Alright, what do we have next? We need Rest at Last. In fact, that's the last one that I need, is to find that Gaunt. It's going to be down in this direction somewhere. It may take some finding. Especially if I start going off in the wrong direction like I just did. Yeah, I don't think I need to go... I don't think I ever went off in that direction. I don't remember seeing that before. That's... What is that? I don't know. Looks like a statue dedicated to Sauron or something like that, which is probably not something that you want to go around disturbing. And no, not that way. Alright, we'll probably have to kill a few more of these things. Or lay to rest a few more of these things, if you want to put it thematically. Since they're already dead. Sort of, well, undead. Alright, we'll head off in this direction, and now I know that this is tier 4 stuff. Look at that. I can't believe they have that thing just sitting out there, and the dead haven't destroyed it yet, sitting right there in the middle. Oh, some of the nice, fun, ridiculous things that can happen in MMOs. Alright. Well, let's take care of this guy, and then I'll go through there. I'm trying to remember where this particular foe is going to be. Is this someone that I have to activate, or is this someone who wanders around? I'll have to... Oops. You thought you'd go do some bear hunting, right? Well, I have a surprise for you. It's not bear season. Alright, now. Let's see. And we have all sorts of fun enemies here. Now, either I've been killing them before they could do their... I spoke that too soon. I thought I was doing it beforehand, but apparently not. Alright. There we go. Now, let's see what we have here on the map. Yeah, it could be anywhere around here. Oh, there he is, right there. Ah, yes. Gostoth. Yeah, that's a real nasty name. Bit of a tongue twister. Alright, get my heal up, and then wipe him a few times. Done! Now let me figure out a way out of here and back. I will somehow get back to the stone speaker, and then I'll resume. And we are back here. Thou art returned from thy battle, and the White Lord is no more. Then I shall speak of the past, of what is to come. Ancient Arnor stood long ago, when sundered it was. 3 nations arose, Arth Dane, Cardalon, and Hrudar. But Arnor's light was dimmed, and the hearts of men are so easily tempted by dark deeds. Hrudar turned against us, the kingdom of Arth Dane. For there our Dunedain brethren had been overthrown by an evil chieftain of the hillmen in the service of Angmar. The warning had come much too late for the maiden, for us. Alright, and let's see what he has for us. Well, let's take this. The wars corrupted this land, drowning it in blood of innocents. The lady drowned as well, choking on death and evil, while we did nothing to save her. Twice we failed our duty, and 7 times cursed were we by the one the elves called Earwain ben Adar. When the lady became the Red Maid, she brought further ruin to her own home, to the land, and to the beasts. She was terrible, and we dared not face her. When there was no more living blood to spell, she slept, until Ivar waked her once more. That is my sad tale. Now go, return to thy master, and speak to him of this secret past. Remember our fate, Beorning, and do not fail thy duty. Right then let us return this ring. Alright. Let's turn in all 3 of these quests. And finally. Good. So I will return for our next episode when I'm back at Oscar Ruth with Radagasta Brown in our next episode of Piney Plays The Beorning.